साइलेंस की शक्ति के आगे ये साइलेंस झुकेगी। अभी भी समझते जाते हैं कि साइंस में भी कोई मिसिंग है जो पढ़नी चाहिए। इसलिए बाप दादा फिर से अंडरलाइन करा रहा है कि अंतम स्टेज, अंतम सेवा, ये संकल्प शक्ति बहुत फास्ट कराएंगी। इसीलिए संकल्प शक्ति के ऊपर और अटेंशन दो, बचाओ, जमा करो, बहुत काम में आएंगे। वीडियो की इस संकल्प की शक्ति से बनेंगे। साइंस का मैदान क्यों है? वीडियो में आती है तब सब समझते हैं, हाँ, साइंस अच्छा काम करती है। उस साइलेंस की पावर का प्रयोग साइलेंस की शक्तियों और एकाग्रता का मूल आधार है।
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today's day 13, Pilgrimage of Silence. Pilgrimage of Silence awakens. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. So Baba had been saying that thought is powerful. But then what kind of power we need in the thought? Not just to think, but which power we want to fill in the thoughts so that the vibrations create a very, very deep feelings of silence. For us, whatever we are doing is the power of God's love. So in each thought, there is Baba's love, God's love. And then also, for whom I am doing, the souls, also there is very, very pure love for them. I do it with lot of love. But also third is that I love what I am doing. I do it with lot of love. So it's God's love, it's love for the soul, and also love for the task. But also be doing it in a very sensible way, or so God's love will be felt, will be experienced by the soul. And when that love will be experienced, then awakening. That means that soul also feel the vibrations of love. I have experienced that sometimes we get tasks accomplished, or we get an initiative or a project. So I remember one time someone said, it must be God. God must be asking you all to do it. It must be God's power that you all are able to do it. Even if they don't believe in God. But this person keeps saying God many times. So this is called like power of silence, that in silence, in your thought, there is God's love. That awakens God's love in hearts of others. Some don't believe, then still they say, oh, I think it's the God. I must also think of God. So that's the first important power or virtue, God's love in our thoughts. Because actually it is Baba, no, who has inspired us to constantly serve. Otherwise, people will do once in a week, but here, whole day, since morning until evening, in different ways, we are doing Baba's service. And second is pure feelings. Pure feelings have also great power. That means you don't have any expectation, you're not looking for any reward, but it's from your pure heart, pure feelings. And that also is a great power. We call in Hindi pure feelings as bhavana. So when you are thinking with pure feelings, then that awakens in other souls pure feelings also. So one is just to say something or to serve, but other is to create these internal deep powers. So it's not soul is awakened through just the knowledge, but even if soul is awakened, but soul has to be sustained. And sustenance comes from these powers. If there is determination in your thought, there are pure feelings, but also determination. When there is determination, it's a very deep awakening even within the self. Some beautiful ideas will emerge when there is determination that yes, maybe I should do this way. So bhavana, determination, two beautiful qualities are one is trust. I do it with lot of trust. But faith is important also because trust is emerging from that faith. So when we say that have good wishes for everyone, what good wishes mean? Good wishes is not just to say you will be okay, be happy, be healthy. Even if you have those thoughts, but it won't have any result. But if you have these, as I said, there is faith in the thought, then we know that it's called faith is power. Faith brings victory. So check, do I have faith? Like Baba says that all the children, all the souls are my children. And in the end, all the souls will come to Baba. So we have faith. If there is faith, so when we will speak to them, they will start coming. Really, if you have thoughts with your faith for every member of the family, they are all Baba's children. All the souls are Baba's children, whether they recognize Baba or not. Awakening will happen. Because every soul has these sanskars. But our bhavana will awaken. And this is what Baba calls as serving through mind or serving in silence. I think that we all have many, many beautiful experiences from that, that how, as Baba said, the speed of the thought is the fastest. You reach India in about 14 hours flight, right? But thought is, when you have thought here, it's already reached India. And you get a call from the person you were thinking about how fast it is, right? Mm. Of course, science is equivalent now with the internet communication. Mm. Many Baba's children, they write the message here, and within a minute, less than a minute, the response comes from that person. Mm. So how fast it reached both ways. That's the science. Mm. Same also with the silence, the communication is clear, it is fast. Mm. Have you experienced that you are thinking of someone in India, your friend or your relative, or any country, and you get a call, same time? Mm. That person is thinking or I'm thinking, but then it works. This morning I was calling someone and that sister said, I was just about to call you. It was one, two, three people at least. I was just about to call you. So I joked with them. I said, I got a number one because I took initiative. So in silence, this from thought to thought, the communication which happens is very, very powerful. So what is our aim? What we want to achieve through power of silence or pilgrimage of silence? That the message of love, purity, peace should reach every soul. And it's possible. You all should experiment with, let's have a thought of peace. And you will find that many souls will feel that, will have experience of that thought. Now, this kind of service, I think it's effort, but different kind of effort. One effort is to go there, give them message, give something, but this is like serving through the mind. Mm. So silence, that means whenever I have time during day, I just feel it or create it, Baba's love in me. And contemplate on that, how much Baba loves each one of you, how much Baba loves each one of us. We are his children, we are his instrument, we are determined to be helpers in God's task. And also we are ready to make efforts. We think of Baba with love. So Baba's love is for each one of us. It's so incognito, but it sustains us. Whenever we want to experience the power of that love, we do experience. So silence awakens. I also find sometimes that silence invokes also. Not only awaken, but invoke. You think of someone in silence, that person is there. Invokes, awakens, and also invokes. And time might come, we won't have other means of communication. Internet might not be working. Many things could happen. But no one can take away our power of silence. So we will have that tool with us, device with us. So in my thought, I will say for any one of you, right? Please do this, or this is happening, and you will be touched, and you will know that something I'm being told, I have to do something. And if you have really good power of silence, you will catch it accurately. And that's how it will happen in golden age, right? You won't have telephone system there or computers, texting, but it will be through power of silence. Our communication will be through pure thoughts, good feelings, God's love. All these will be the different ways to communicate with each other. I think here also in the end we will experience. Then we will find the devices of science not working, are not working. So we will be able to use power of silence and get our task done. So Baba wants us to practice, be embodiment, accumulate enough power so that we can serve, we can do our stars, whatever has to be done. I should be able to do using power of silence. So during day, accumulate little. So every day we have some more power of silence. And it could be any kind of, whether it's pure feelings, whether God's love. And even with your work on yourself, to have more self-trust. So I think that really silence is a great power, and we must accumulate that power. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Awake the Journey, Adi Ratan, a rare jewel of great courage, pioneering a path to the new world. So today we are starting a new book. We did complete the Adi Dev, and now this is the book named Adi Ratan. So this is the first day of our book, Adi Ratan. Let's watch.
Our ancestors are the direct children of God, seated at the foundation of the tree, such that they give power to every branch. We remember their renunciation, tapasya, and tireless service, presenting the most elevated gift from God, the original jewels, Adi Ratan. was the one who would listen, merge, and become an embodiment of Baba's knowledge. She was a Kumari. However, she lived like a mother. Once, there was a man in Delhi who caused difficulty for his wife because of purity. He used to tell his relatives that since she has begun going to the Brahma Kumaris, she is not serving or taking care of his children. He would not share the reality as it was against him. He even tried to beat Brother Jagdish, as well thinking that this is the brother who gives support to everyone. Eventually, he kicked his wife out of the house. Brother Jagdish kept the sister in a women's shelter until a decision was made. Brother Jagdish and few other sisters took the chief of the women's shelter to the Rajouri Garden Center to meet Mama. That man had reached 30 minutes before they reached there. He had thrown the carpet, broken bulbs, pushed the chairs here and there, and created an upheaval. He then asked, "Where is Mama? I will only go after a decision is made today." The sisters got scared, thinking about what he might say to Mama. They sent Mama to the topmost floor. He said, "You have hid Mama. Why isn't she coming before me? Let me talk to her." He went up and down the building and at last reached the top floor. There was one carpet and one chair in the room. Mama was seated on the chair. As soon as he entered the room, Mama got up from the chair and with lots of love she said, "Come, child, come. What brings you here?" Whatever complaint and whatever quarrel, it was all moved aside. He was greatly influenced by Mama. Mama said, "Come, child, sit here." He replied, "No, Mama, you please sit there. I will sit here." With a lot of humility, Mama said, "No, no, you please sit." He was astonished. She's in a position of such an authority, and still she is giving me her spot. He did sit, and very peacefully kept taking drishti from Mama. He benefited a lot from that drishti and had a great experience. When he returned, he started to tell everyone Mama's great praise. Once, Dadi Shantamani asked Mama a question. "Ma, there are many sisters and brothers who came to this godly sacrificial fire of knowledge. Among them, many were older than you, and many came before you. Still, in comparison, how did you attain a stage so elevated that you are considered Saraswati? What was your effort?" Then Mama said, I have never missed this godly study. Whatever my physical ailment, I would always get ready on time for this study. Whatever guidance or advice Shiv Baba gave for the inculcation of knowledge and divine virtues, I would put into practice immediately. Such was the love Mama had for this study. Baba never had to repeat a direction to Mama. Baba said it once, and Mama became the embodiment of that direction.
Om Shanti. Great stories, right? So we are lucky to listen to the stories and experiencing them. Thank you so much, Awake team. And now I would like to invite our angel, Sister Elizabeth. We will have our homework and then meditation silence together. Welcome, Sister Elizabeth.
Thank you so much, Sister Bhumi. I really enjoyed that Adi Ratan and the stories. And thank you so much, Mohini Didi. I really appreciate those points on self-respect and trust in the self. That's very deep. And also, I really have experienced shifts during this journey of the pilgrimage of silence. It's really been beneficial in relationships and how I see things, very different. I would say it's a real deep trust in the drama, so that it shifts from just saying from our mouth that everything is accurate, but really experiencing it. And so for our homework, we have the opportunity to touch others with our thoughts. And so let's look at the homework for tomorrow. The pilgrimage of silence awakens. With my good wishes and pure feelings, I, the soul, awaken pure feelings in others. I, the soul, with the elevated method of the pilgrimage of silence, awaken bhavana, or pure feelings, in others, and bring about the transformation of time. So let's take this opportunity to detach and allow ourselves to serve through our minds and to be a beacon of light for others and awaken. So we can now experience the meditation and melodies. Take a nice deep breath and sit straight and enjoy the meditation. soul, stabilize myself in silence. The soul is merged in love with Baba. Because I realize and know my own feelings, they will enable others to experience those same pure feelings to arise in them. The good wishes from I, the soul, ignite pure feelings in others. Just as a lamp ignites a lamp, in the same way, my powerful good wishes will easily make the most elevated feelings to arise in others. I light the lamp of pure feelings, a light lights a light, and feelings arise. I ignite a circle of healing, love's light lights a light, and we're merged in God's eyes. I light the lamp of pure feelings, a light lights a light, and feelings arise. Light, light, a feeling of silence, a light lights a light. Flames of silence ignite all the lights. Ooh, ignite all the lights. Om Shanti.
फूल और लताएं कुटिया के और जाए तो फूल और लताएं बढ़ कर के राह रोके कुछ मंद मंद गाए बढ़ कर के राह रोके कुछ मंद मंद गाए।
जब जब मधुबन की ओर आए प्रत्यक्ष तेरे गुण हम पाए जब जब मधुबन की ओर आए प्रत्यक्ष तेरे गुण हम पाए हर बात तेरी देती है शिक्षा कर्म तुम्हारे दिखाती है मीठा मधुबन देख के बाबा याद तुम्हारी आती है तेरे शांति स्तंभ के आगे बाबा जब हम आते हैं तेरे शांति स्तंभ के आगे बाबा जब हम आते हैं वरदान लुटाते हुए तुमको सदा पाते हैं तेरे शांति स्तंभ के आगे बाबा जब हम आते हैं
Om Shanti and good night, everyone. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you.